doing dirty stuff with their figures. That's like such a
Oh, for
popular
sure.
internet joke nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Stargate.
Are we just chilling for this one? Can I finally relax?
I guess so, but I prefer a little bite to my adventures.
Then why don't you help yourself to a sandwich?
We want to know what animation studio they hired to do that anime scene, because they have potential. Even if it did kind of look like Doki Doki Literature Club, I want to know like what studio they hired. Because I know it's not actually Glitch, because every Glitch cartoon is all 3D. They've never delved into 2D. So I highly doubt that's them. It just wouldn't make sense. Like they suddenly make a 2D thing out of nowhere when they never have. I guess it's possible, but I'm guessing they hired a third-party studio. I'd love to know which one. Maybe Studio Yada or something. Yada is usually the YouTube animator studio that people hire. Like Game Grumps hired them for all their like intro animations and stuff.
No thank you said, that's what I'm saying. Why isn't this an actual reference to a show? Why isn't this a K-On! Reference? Why is there chromatic aberration in the color palette of a cel-shaded anime while having the art style of a modern show? If this were an anime, the joke would be that the mask character draws BL, not just vaguely draws anime. Hime Joshi would also work. In fact, that's better. In response to Petrichor saying, she give me Hime Joshi vibes. Yeah, just to me it was a very like weak sauce, like generic attempt, like, hey guys, anime, we're acknowledging anime, we're doing anime, and it's like, yeah, but what anime? In like Komu said, it gives a sense of like, what do they think anime is, and it seems like what they think anime is just a very brightly colored high school setting, and that's it. That there was nothing really more to it than that.
Okay, so I figured it out. The studio they hired outside of the Glitch Productions, it seems to be some other studio called Cube G. So they hired some other like studio that makes 2D animations and said, make an anime parody for us. So that like kind of is the problem, because it's not Glitch going, oh, we want to make a parody of 80s anime, and like we planned out the designs to like reference like Gunbuster and Gynax. So it's like, no, they went to another studio and said, make us an anime parody. And of course that other studio is just going to do what they're told. So it's like, it doesn't feel like it has any specific motive or thing it's referencing, because it's just one studio hiring another to make a little insert segment for their thing. Yeah, that makes sense. I agree.
Let's continue.
Do you think Gangle is actually capable of being happy?
What?
I don't know, like her comedy mask still breaks every day. Does she think hanging out with Zubul is gonna magically fix that?
Maybe. She just doesn't want to hang
For
out with
some
someone
reason,
who's
they're
mean to
using
her all the
Rim
time.
language